Hey, hey, everybody. It is Zakia of naturalsoapbyzakia.com. And as you can see, we have made it to another soap shipping Saturday. If you have never been here with me before live, be sure to let me know in the comments by typing in hello, hello, where you're from, your name, your serial number, whatever it is that you want. But a lot of you have been with me on my Instagram stories, on my Periscope broadcast. Oh, wait a minute. Your comments are not coming up there. You have been with me on several of the platforms, and this is kind of the culmination of those live streams that we do. Hello, Mr. Anchor. Welcome to the broadcast. And so I wanted to show you how, as your orders come in throughout the week, what I'll do is I will print them. A lot of you know that I do work full time, and so I only ship out on Saturdays and Sundays. And because of that, I go and I see, okay, what are people ordering? What do I need to kind of grab and have available? And so I kind of start putting all of that on the table so that it's very easy for me on Soap Shipping Saturday to actually start pulling your orders. All right, so we have Damiana checking in Soap Nation. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Jumi, hello. I loved your live stream. I think you're doing an amazing job. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up right now. I'm gonna need some of your hair care tips in a minute. Hello, 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 Marlene. How are you? So, a lot of you have been ordering the books. A lot of you have been enrolling in Live Soap School. A lot of you have gotten our fancy smancy self-care love in the tub. It's actually a love in the tub set. So this is what it actually ends up looking like. I'm hoping you guys can see it. My lighting is a little bit janky. But as you can see, the 3 bars of soap, there's the lemongrass, the triple butter blend, as well as the classically clean. You also get an amazing, the mask applicator bowl, the applicator brush. You get the herbal oil infusion and the triple clay mask in this tub that you can keep all of your bath time goodies in, which is amazing. And so all of these are, we only have a very limited number of them left. I'm looking here. It looks like 7 of you ordered these. So we have about 4 or 5 more. Ooh, mine. You are so awesome. Yes, yours. The love in the tub is cute. No, I don't have dreads. I just have 2-strand twisting. It's kind of easy for me to do my hair that way. Have I missed any other comments? I don't think so. All right, so this is what we do. I know that some of my bars of soap didn't have the ingredients on them. So the first thing I'm going to do, and you should do this as well, after you package your soap, if you're a soap maker, put your labels on it. Your labels have to have, some of you asked me on YouTube, what do you have to have on there? Of course, the name of your company, the name of the product, as well as the weight of the product, the actual weight, not the approximate, the actual weight of the product. It's always a good idea to have your website on there if you have a website, as well as your address. And then on the back is where I typically put the ingredients. So I'm going to grab a strip of those ingredients. Why does that say that? That does not have crushed oatmeal in there. Make sure it's the right label. So our triple butter blend is named that because it has triple butter. So this includes organic coconut oil, olive oil, shea butter, palm oil, mango butter, cocoa butter, avocado oil, and castor oil. Those are the ingredients that make up our triple butter blend, which makes it a really, really conditioning bar that cleanses your skin at the same time. There's also the classically clean. This is our dupe of Smyver Sting. I can't say their name. They're not paying me for marketing on this broadcast, so I won't say their name. So this is our dupe of Smyrish Spring. And if you shop in the store, but it smells like that. And then you also get a lemongrass in the Love in the Tub one. Lemongrass is the other one that was missing a ingredient label. And again, they all start with the triple butter blend formulation. The only difference with the lemongrass soap is that I add color to it. This one actually has a mica line going across. Of course, it's gold, ring gold. You know, always got to put yourself in it, kind of. And it also has the lemongrass essential oil, whereas triple butter blend is what we recommend for everyone. DJ Butter, how you doing? Um, Let me see. Damian is welcoming everyone into Soap Nation. Very cool. And so the lemongrass has the lemongrass essential oil in there. I had an event at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. And the reason these three made it into the tub is because these sold out. I took 40 of each one of these bars and they all sold to the point where people were actually taking the ones. You know how I tell you guys whenever I do a live show, I'll have bars that are unwrapped so people can smell them, they can touch them, they can get their coronavirus on them, whatever. People brought those bars. Like, I just gotta have it. Hey, Hope, how are you? All right, so that is what goes inside of there. And then if you were on any of our broadcasts this past week, you saw when we made the clay facial mask. So it comes in a little baggie like that. You got a little mirror on this side where you can be like, pose for the camera now, click, click. Pose for the camera now, click. Do an old school dance, an old school dance, do an old school dance, get old school. Okay, you can do all that, but hopefully you don't. But this one is made with bentonite clay, French red clay, as well as Rasool clay. But this isn't your typical clay face mask because we created an herbal oil infusion, which had infused eucalyptus, chamomile, and calendula, olive oil, and jojoba oil. So you mix those two and you apply it to your face. It's like magic. So that's what comes in our Love in the Tub. You guys, March is Women's History Month. And one thing that a lot of women do is they make a lot of history, but they don't take care of themselves in the interim. So this is your way of getting your own little love in the tub and your own version of self-care at home. DJ, you laughing at me? All right, did I miss anybody else? No, I did not. All right, so I now need to go in every one of these and make sure that they have both the label of the soap as well as the ingredients for the soap on every single bar. You never want to send something out and people don't know what's in it. People have skin sensitivities, and this is a way for you to CYA. And I'm not going to say what it is because this is a family show. But if you don't know what CYA is, put a label on it and you'll be CYAing. You know what I mean? All right, this is the wrong label because it doesn't have the lemongrass. And be sure it's the right label. So you can see there is a label of what the soap is on the front and the ingredients on the back. So we got that one. This one is our triple butter. And I know all of the Classically Clean had labels on them. So we just keep going through. Triple butter, Classically Clean, lemongrass. So all three of them are labeled. So those tubs are completely ready to go. Hey, Drea, I spent a lot of time in Staples, which is the wrong way to do it. This is for, hey, DJ. How are you? I'm doing very well. You don't want to go to a Staples or any of those kind of stores for your packaging. You spend a whole lot more. But because this is a new product that I am offering, I did not have the packaging. I did not have the boxes for it. And so instead I had to go to the post office because I always do a test run. Whenever I'm thinking about offering something new, I don't make a whole bunch of it. I just make a small amount to see how it goes. This one went very well. A lot of you were really interested in the self-care Love in a Tub. And so, but I didn't have a box that could ship it. I typically will ship in priority mail boxes and envelopes. This, the post office would destroy. So I ended up having to go to Staples. Now that I know the proper size for the box, when we go to offer another specialty for Mother's Day, hint, hint, wink, wink, get your coins ready. Hint, hint, wink, wink, get ready for Mother's Day. I found a box and it's a 12 by 6 by 6. And this is the right size for the bathtub. So what we do is we spent a little bit of time. I actually took the tub into Staples with me so I could measure it out. And so here is the inside of the box. So you can kind of get an idea of the sizing. I was also out of packing tape. One of my most popular videos on YouTube right now is, should you be starting a soap business in 2020? And this goes into that one part I said about knowing your cost. Like, yeah, you might love making the soap, but can you be profitable from it? This goes into the cost of you making that particular product. This goes into like me stopping at Staples and paying more for these shipping boxes. I hadn't accounted for that when I actually made this product. So all of that kind of comes into play. Hope is asking, how do you wrap your soap? Right now, I shrink wrap my soap. I have a heat sealer, kind of the standard one that most soapers make. I am trying to move to cardboard boxes. Remove before use. All right. I think I'm going this way. Come on out of there. Doesn't want to come on out. You gotta get on up, girl. Say you can get down. Oh man, I still can't get it out. I was about to do something terrible. Can you guys still see me okay? And hope that I answer your question. We're up to 26 of you. So wherever you are watching from, I'd like to welcome you. My name is Zakia Ringgold. I am the owner of naturalsoapbyzakia.com, as well as the creator of livesoapschool.com, where it happens to be so much more than soap. And what I'm trying to show you is how I go about shipping on Saturdays, because I happen to be a working mama who works a full-time job Monday through Friday, and I ship all orders that come in through the week on Saturdays. You did. Okay, good. I don't think I did that right, but we shall see. Yeah, that's wrong. I think that's completely wrong. Yeah! That's not the right way. So we got to seal the box, but without letting the tape. Shoot, what I do? This is the annoying part. Hey Naima, how are you? Juanita, hello there. Guys, if you don't already know, I'm going to have your Alexa play it for you. You might want to mute Alexa. I'm warning you now. I do have a podcast. It is called the 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Mompreneur Podcast. It's very cool. Paige's face lit up when she heard Alexa playing Mom's voice. It was like a whole thing. So I'm going to have her do that. If you have an Alexa, I'm going to tell you right now to mute her because she's paying attention. See? Look. She's listening. She's listening. But it might be a good thing because then you'll be hearing it when I hear it. Because a lot of you aren't talking and I can kind of do the work and all of that. So Alexa, play the 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Mompreneur Podcast. She's ignoring me now. Alexa, play the 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Mompreneur Podcast.
Here's 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Mompreneur from Apple Podcasts. Playing today's episode. 1. What you believe is what you act on.
I made this music too. Well, hello there, everyone. My name is Zakia Ringgold, and this is our very first inaugural podcast. And let me tell you, I am very excited that you are here to join me. But you're probably wondering, so what is this podcast all about? Well, I happen to be a firm believer that people can learn just about anything. And that comes from my constant search for the best use of technology, how to sell my products online, how to live stream, how to do the next job and the next job as I was growing in my career. And as a result of that, I have really uncovered something about our own belief systems, where they come from, and how it's up to each one of us to change those if we so choose. Now, I have always been someone who started out a lot of my sentences with they say, or you're supposed to. And if you dig that, or if you uncover that, or unpack that, You gotta get bubble wrap. more, you start to realize that those things that you're saying, they say, or it should be, or it could be, it would be, are beliefs. Think about that for a minute. They are beliefs. And if they go unchecked long enough, they start to creep up into your subconscious mind, and then you act them out consciously without even knowing it. So, this podcast is really about inspiring you to challenge some of those beliefs that you have, and then also to question, why do I have those beliefs? And so I looked at that from the perspective of my background. I build courses, I teach people all over, and I started to realize that people have a constant yearning and a desire to learn. And it's those beliefs that tell them whether or not they're going to be successful before they even start. But somehow they're either voluntold, or they just have a burning desire to just try it. So what I am asking each and every one of you to do is to just try it with me in this podcast journey to discover what it is that you're truly gifted at. I don't think that anyone chases a passion without having a gift attached with it, and a gift is something that you already immediately have. And if you are someone who is willing to believe that you can do it, I am here to tell you and to testify for you that you most certainly are able to achieve whatever it is that you set your mind out to. So this is actually a podcast on my iPad. Let me tell you guys a story. I am known as the Gadget Girl. There's a new gadget that comes out, and I kind of sort of have an inkling that I can use it for something. Doggone it, I'm going to get it. Now, the interesting thing, I have purchased so many different accessories for iPad. I have a USB hub that was not initially purchased for this. It was actually purchased for my MacBook Air. However, with Mac and Apple, the way that they are, everything. I got too much stuff at the bottom.
So this particular adapter has a USB-C adapter, which I did not have on my 2015 MacBook Air. Now, the reason I even got the MacBook Air was so that I could do a lot more content development. It was
Still too high.
the granddaddy of all.
No, they're not. But they shouldn't move. They're pretty.
Online content, of course.
They might move a little bit, but that's what all this is for.
So I would go on Amazon and I would just start searching for different things that I could use to turn this machine into magic. And I would get the items, and then I would quickly find, hey, this isn't the right adapter for it. But I never returned anything. It's always like, I'm going to find a reason for it. And once I got my brand new iPad, and the whole file management system and the ability to have external storage on there, I realized that that tub that I had previously bought for my MacBook Air
I
was
will link it
exactly
now.
what I needed to attach to my iPad Pro. So I am now podcasting on my iPad with a microphone and a USB-C hub in GarageBand. 3 months ago, I didn't know anything about podcasting. I didn't know anything about GarageBand.
Nope.
I didn't know what the heck I was going to use this USB-C hub for. But I believed that I would be able to put pieces together to do my own, or to do something with all of these gadgets that I have gathered. So I share this with you because maybe you are someone who is a tinkerer, like kind of have an idea for this thing. I'm not really sure how all the pieces fit together. And I know I need this piece over here. I know I need that piece over here. Keep going. Keep going with that same momentum and that same energy. And what you are going
So
to
this
be doing is
should be
you're
secure.
retraining your brain
Should be.
for, yes, I can do it instead of maybe I should do it. We're getting rid of shoulds with this podcast, guys. We're getting rid of shoulds. I hope that you
I
have
forgot the-
enjoyed our very first
Alexa!
podcast. This is really
Stop. Okay, so I forgot a couple of things. I saw Junie say, "Can you link to the podcast?" I certainly will.
rough this day.
Alexa?
First, please.
Pause. I forgot to put the invoice inside of the box. I also, shoot. This is going to take a whole lot more time than I had initially wanted. Thought it would be a little bit faster. It's not J-Dub. How are you? And I'm rethinking this because I can hear it clinking on there. So I feel like this here, I guess it's not really all that secure, and the post office isn't all that loyal. So I think somebody had mentioned the hot glue for the stuff. Now I see why they do hot glue on their stuff. I just kind of want it snug in there so that it's not moving. Yeah, that's better. Maybe even put some of this around there. So this is the part about introducing new products, because you have to figure out, okay, how are you going to package it? I don't actually have a physical store. I have an all online store. So everything that I make has to be able to be shipped. Wrap the little bottle in bubble wrap, then add it to the tub. It won't stay. Oh shoot. Okay. I think you're right. Let me grab a little. Here's a little smattering of bubble wrap. Reuse and recycle. Yeah, that's much better. That is 10 times better, actually. But Marlene is the retail whisperer, guys. She knows all this stuff. She's been in it for so long. Hey, Jules, how are you? Much love, much respect. Right back to ya. You for sight. Very good to have you here. I think we're checking out on all the bases. Let me see. It will not move and help it to stay so it won't break. Yeah. So, I'm going to grab a little piece of tape. I just kind of... People, especially with this day of social media, they will either love you or destroy you when they open a package, right? So I think that doesn't look it's not as exciting when you open it up, right? Like, what is that? but I want you to actually get it in one piece without destroying it. And so I don't want to have, like, it's nice for the online picture to have all that stuff sitting up, but I need you to actually get it in one piece so you can enjoy it, right? Jules, happy Saturday to you too, my friend. All right, so let's grab another strip of bubble wrap. So this is how I spend my Saturday morning. Paige and I actually went swimming this morning. She did really, really well. They're starting back up for the spring season. I think that might be too much. Yeah, right there. And so that was my 8 a.m. situation. Then we had breakfast. Sounds like my Aunt Carol is upstairs with her now, making her clean her room, which I am all for because can't do it all. All right. So then I actually want the bubbles on the outside of the package. Like this. That way, that's kind of sort of giving it some protection, but not exactly, but enough. So I'm going to wrap these two, and then I'm going to show you how I go about wrapping the book orders and then the individual bar soap. Because this was just a special for the month of March. There still are other orders that came in for the bars of soap, and then a lot of you took advantage of the soap book bundles, where you get all three of my latest books. I have 4 books on soap making, and some of you even got more than that. So hopefully I'm not missing too much of your comments. But if you're just coming on, I'm Zakia. We are doing our soap shipping Saturday. Soap shipping Saturday, where you guys get a chance to see the entire process unfold throughout the week. On Tuesdays, we have Tech Talk Tuesday, where I talk about all of the systems that I'm using. I am looking lovely on YouTube. I'm going to bring that up. In case I didn't hear it today, I'm looking lovely. On Tuesday, we do Tech Talk Tuesday, because I think it's very, very important for all of us to really, really harness the power of these tools. So as I'm learning about it, I'm sharing it with all of you as well. Thursdays, we do a DIY Thursday, because with all of this stuff going on, we all should be very, very cognizant of the ingredients that we are using. Throughout the week, you all are placing orders. You're asking me questions on what soap is best for dry skin, what soap is best for oily skin, what soap is best for the teenager that hates to bathe, the worst thing ever, and all of that. So as I'm answering those questions, you all are placing orders, and I ship those orders on Saturday. And so that is kind of the inkling for this broadcast and how this comes about. And then we turn around and we have Super Soap Sunday every Sunday. So you'll get a chance to see how in the world are you able to produce this much soap in such a small amount of time. And so tomorrow we are getting low on Triple Butter Blend, as well as activated charcoal and kaolin clay. So we will be doing 30-pound batches of those two. They are our number 1 and number 2 selling soap. Triple Butter Blend is this one here. This one is the one that has no additional colorant, no additional chemical, and no fragrance. So people with that really, really sensitive skin, that dry skin, Triple Butter Blend is the answer. Don't forget, thank you, Drea. Don't forget the invoice right here. Now, with the invoice, I need to grab a pen. Ethan got you on Periscope audio and video. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Hold on, guys. Let me grab a pen, because we always want to write a little note thanking the individual for placing the order and all that good stuff. So we grab the invoice and we say, and this one is going to West Virginia. So Carrie, I'm not sure if you are here, but thank you very much for your order. And if you see this on the replay, you've gotten a chance to see me package it. And somebody just ordered. I'm not sure who you are. I just got a little notification. So if you are here live, please let me know. And that way I can give you a live ordering bonus. That's the thing. I hope you enjoy. And great job and great success to Zakia. Thank you so much. Oh, that's Juan. Juan was like one of the initial Soap Nation supporters. Still is, but you know, gotta think about those people who've been here since like day 2 on Periscope. So we'll add a little bit of our popcorn, bubble, whatever, right there at the bottom. Put the invoice in, and then what I do, before I even put that in there, I write the person's name on the box so that when I go to print out the shipping label, I can put that right on top. Right on top. Hello, Chantel. How are... I said your name right. You know, me and Chantel have been going back and forth with her name for a long time because she told me how to say it, right? And I was like, my brain had it convinced that I was supposed to say it a certain way. I think I was calling her Chantel. John. And last but not least, looking good on Facebook. All bases locked and loaded. Have to go. Make sure you check your messages. Happy Soap Saturday. I will. All right, so we have this now. So you guys have seen how the love in the tub is packaged. So make sure it gets to you in one piece and you get to enjoy your tub. So now that we have that, what I will do is I'll kind of like fold that down, side, 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 side. And the nice thing about this is I now know the size of the box that I need, right? And so this one sounds a whole lot more secure. Now, in terms of what the post office is going to do when they get it, that's why it's so important to double wrap, bubble wrap, bubble, scobo, whatever you want to call it, just to kind of ensure it all gets there. Hey, Fraser, how are you? All right. So, if you are just now joining, there were a couple of things that we're talking about. March happens to be Women's History Month, and we are advocating for women to take care of themselves using a little bit of self-care and self-love in the tub, as well as doing their own at-home facials. I gotta go. See you later. All right. So we are talking about the folks who have ordered our self-care tub of love, which includes a triple clay face mask. You also get an applicator bowl, as well as an herbal oil infusion that is made with eucalyptus, chamomile, and calendula infused olive oil and jojoba oil. And then you also get an applicator brush, as well as 3 bars of our most popular soaps this past week, which are the Classically Clean, the Lemongrass, and the Triple Butter Blend. I'm so glad I took them out just now because I see that Lemongrass does not have the ingredients on the back. So we'll put that on there. And the Triple Butter Blend was missing the ingredients. And so you all are joining. Yes, I do want you to join me for a podcast. That is a great segue, Fraser, because we also were listening to my brand new podcast, which is the 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Mompreneur podcast, which is available on Apple, Google, Spotify, you name it. and definitely looks like soap shipping. That it is definitely soap shipping, book shipping, self-care tub shipping. Like, we're getting it all out today. My post office doesn't close until 9, and because all of my packages go priority, if you're in the United States, it typically comes to you within 3 days from the time that I send you your confirmation number. And if you're out of the country, it can take between 7 and 15 days. I don't think we have any international orders this week. I don't think. Oh, wrong. Canada. We're going to Ontario. They're getting the Soap Makers Cookbook Bundle as well as the How to Make and Sell Soap. So if you are new to me, not only am I a soap maker where I make soap and I sell soap, but I want everybody to actually know how to make their own handcrafted soap, especially now. Especially now. You can't go to the store and get hand sanitizer. At some point, you might not be able to get soap. So actually knowing how to make your own soap, knowing all of the ingredients in there is pivotal. You're king in 2020. So the Soap Makers Cookbook Bundle comes with my first 3 books, which are the new Soap Makers Cookbook, Ingredients for Success. It also comes with the Soap Makers Cookbook, Making Cold Processed Soap from Scratch. And then it also has the new Vegan Soap Cookbook, which teaches you how to make plant-based soap from scratch. Lawrence said, is my soap hypoallergenic? Every single one of my soaps would be hypoallergenic, with the exception, with no exception. I don't even carry the one that may have caused any kind of issues with the skin. All of my soap are plant-based. I don't use any extraneous chemicals in there. I use the highest quality essential oils, organic oils where they're available, and then handcrafted butters. I'm allergic to dyes in soap. Chantal! Okay, so if you are allergic to dyes in soap, it depends on the kind of dyes too. But the one I would recommend for you is the Triple Butter Blend. This is unscented. It has no color in it either. And it's my #1 selling soap. If you go to naturalsoapbyzakia.com, there's over 20 pages of reviews of people who have gotten this particular bar. Particularly people with sensitive skin, acne-prone skin, people who are going through diabetic treatment, dialysis treatment. They swear by the Triple Butter Blend because it cleanses your skin, but at the same time, it's conditioning. So take a look at Triple Butter Blend. I think you'll be very, very, very pleased with that one. So these are the 3 books here that come in the cookbook bundle. But this person also got my newest book, which is the top 50 answers to the most common questions when it comes to making and selling your own handmade soap. Thanks, John. So this book walks through those top 50 questions. This is the latest book that I have written. And you also get online bonuses with this book. You get free downloads, resources, and video demos. So they're getting all 4 of my books. So this one, I got to make sure, like, I wouldn't send somebody this one. This is the one that I refer to when I'm telling people what chapter to look at. I wouldn't send that. You do not know how proud I am to know you and to see all the things that you yourself have created. And there's more, you Forsyth. There is more. We actually have a podcast that we're going to listen to, so I can stop talking. But I will still be talking because it's going to be playing on Alexa. I'm going to try to make oatmeal soap. Do you have the book, Chantal? This is or are you talking about the oatmeal soap that we did for the last DIY? This was the oatmeal soap that we did 2 or 3 Thursdays ago. So whichever one, it's cool. Are you going to use oat milk with it for your lye solution? I'm curious. All right, so I have to find a book that is not rat-a-tat-tattered. Because I use a lot of them, like when I'm on these broadcasts and I'm like this page and that page. And you don't want to send somebody who's paid their money for that. But the Making Cold Processed Soap from Scratch book, this one has several recipes in the back. It gives you the step-by-step. You don't have the book. That's because I didn't say your name right for 4 years. You're like, I ain't buying nothing. No, I'm just kidding. All right, where is... Here, that one's a good one. That one's better. And then we need vegan soap. And some of these books also have QR codes in there where you can scan it with your phone and it will take you to specific pages on the internet, which goes through like video tutorials and additional information. I don't have any more vegan soap. That one always gone. Oh, here's one. This one is in better condition. All right, so they're getting those 4 books. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of go head down, but you guys are still here. You are free to stick around, tell a friend, share it out. But we're going to listen to my podcast, and hopefully it inspires you. So Alexa, play the 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Mompreneur podcast. You can, Chantal. Alexa, play the 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Mompreneur podcast.
Playing 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Mompreneur from Apple Podcasts. Continuing the latest episode. 1. What you believe is what you act on.
That's on GarageBand. And I wanted to just click the log on button. And we'll talk about my experience with clicking the button on the next podcast. Be sure to subscribe wherever you are. I don't know the lingo for podcasting. You know, all the
wrong label.
Is follow, like, share, subscribe. So subscribe to this podcast. Bye-bye.
The next one will play, guys. I put a lemongrass label on triple butter blend. No good. I thought it would play. Alexa, play next episode.
What do you want to play?
5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Mompreneur podcast.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
She doesn't know how to do it. Alexa, play the 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Mompreneur podcast.
Playing 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Mompreneur from Apple Podcasts. Resuming Mom's New Routine.
Podcast. When I was trying to get this podcast off the ground, I had a lot of questions. How do I record an episode? How do I get my show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places people like to listen? How do I even make money from my podcast? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. And best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now, Anchor can match you with great sponsors too, so you can get paid to podcast. And listen, I'm a live streamer, and this allows me to continue the conversation even after the broadcast is over. And it's introducing me to people that don't necessarily get a chance to see my live streams. So, if you've always wanted to start a podcast and make money doing it, go to anchor.fm/start and join me, as well as the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. I can't wait to hear your podcast. So what in the heck do we mean by routines? Well, I know you're probably thinking, well, I have so much going on in my life. I'm taking care of home. I'm taking care of family. I'm taking care of things in the office. I'm taking care of
for humanity.
Depending on what it is that you do. When do you actually get time to think about a routine? Well, that's actually the beauty of a routine. You don't have to think about it. It just happens because of a habit.
No
And
cash, Jen.
one of the most important routines when you're attempting to get it all done is to
Come on.
set some time up for yourself before anybody else in your house wakes up. And that's my 5 a.m. 5 a.m. is that 1 hour that I get before there's any movement in my house.
During that time, I'm hydrating my body, drinking plenty of water. Well, just one bottle, but that's a lot for me. Aside from drinking that water, I'm fueling my body with the word. Yep, I'm reading the Bible. Alexa, I am doing. Stop. All right.
Okay, here's Box of Cats.
No, Alexa, stop. Like, who said box of cats? Okay. Had fun. You're buffing on my end, so I'm going to go. Your books are really good. Thank you so much. Cool. Had fun. 0 quarter. All right, guys. So this is kind of to give you an idea. I know it's sometimes it just appears like the stuff just shows up. Oh, that's why I'm awakened at 5 a.m. Yes, 5 a.m. is a great hour, guys. Well, for me, at least in my house. My family doesn't start getting up until 6:37. So it's that hour and a half time where I just get to fuel me. And that could be, it always is. I'm doing the Bible in a Year challenge in the Bible app where there's a devotion and then there's like 4 or 5 scriptures that you read. I'll drink 1 bottle of water with some coffee. Then I'll journal. I am completely addicted to my iPad and I'm finding every possible excuse to use it. And then I take a look at what it is that I have planned for the day and I make a realistic assessment on what I'm actually going to be able to get done. Because if you notice, if you just keep writing to do this, to do this, to do that, your list just grows and grows and grows. And you start to get overwhelmed because it's like, man, for the 20 things that I did get done, there's 15 more that are still looking at me. I'm looking at them and they still haven't got done. So in that hour to an hour and a half, I get a chance to really just take care of Zakia. And then I can be on for Nyla, for Paige, for going into the office, dealing with whatever is going to hit me that day, updating the website, recording a podcast, recording a YouTube video, figuring out like this. This came to me during that time. I said, I'm going to do this self-care tub of love during that time. But typically we get so busy, so busy that we don't get a chance to kind of lift our heads up. So that 5 a.m. is that start of my routine for me. Gets crazy at 6:30, but I at least had a chance to unplug to plug into me, if that makes sense. Do I cast every day? No. I'm just trying to build a habit. Look at all that beautiful soap. Thank you, Allie. I just started podcasting on Anchor, and I've been doing it every Tuesday. It goes out. So just once a week. And I'm just trying to see if I can build that habit. It's the same thing that I did with live streaming. Well, no, live streaming, I was live streaming every single day. But I knew realistically, I didn't have that much to talk about on a podcast. Hey there, Sarah. How are you? And so that is what my day is shaping up to be. I still need to take pictures of our self-care love in the tub as well as the clay mask kit to put them on the website. People brought them without a photo. So we have to have that. Love that beautiful soap footage, like that beautiful bean footage. I love that. Let me pull that up there. Love that beautiful soap footage. That's going to be an awesome screenshot. Got to get it. All right, so I have to do the photos. I have to get these in the boxes. I have to print the shipping labels. I have to put the shipping labels on the boxes and make it to the post office by 9 p.m. Somewhere in the middle of this day, my daughters and I will go to the movies. I don't make them stay in the house the entire time. I think it's important for them to actually get out and not be so, oh, mom's doing soap stuff again, because I don't want them to resent the soap business. What is the white and blue one behind your head? This one is our Classically Clean. Remember we had that dupe of a very, very popular store brand unmentionable. This is the dupe of that one. This is the dupe of that one. So we call this classically clean. And when you smell it, you know exactly why it's classic. It is definitely a scent that people would recognize. We don't mention it because it's an unmentionable, doggone it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed kind of a little bit of the behind the scenes. If you are not already subscribed to me on YouTube, we have gained 70 subscribers in 15 days, which is freaking amazing. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. If you absolutely positively love motivation, inspiration, or any of that, subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. It is the 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Mompreneur podcast, or you can just search for my name, Zakia Ringgold. And if you were one of the people who have ordered this week, I just want to say thank you, and you got mail. All right, everyone, have a great day. See you later. Bye bye. See you later. All right. I'll see you later, guys.